Good morning, JFK. Welcome to episode 282 of JFK Live.
Today is Friday, April 25th, and it's a day one. Please stand for your Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated.
Welcome back, everyone. We hope you had an amazing break. It's been a little while since we've seen you, so let's jump right in. Don't forget, tonight is the big return of TGIF at BHS. Join us for an epic evening of sports, games, movies, swimming, karaoke, and free pizza.
We know you're excited for tonight, but take it easy. And remember, deep breaths. Did you hear that, Miss Surratt in Mr. Catterson's room? Take deep breaths.
That's breaths. B-R-E-A-T-H-S. The only correct way to spell it. Thank you to that very special homeroom for the very special spelling lesson. We really appreciate your help. Really.
I'm thinking some animosity here.
Nope, not at all.
Really.
Okay, how about we get to today's game? Maybe some duck and cover? After all, it's the very last one of April.
You're right, Sadie. May is right around the corner. And that gives me an idea. Let's jump right into duck and cover for 1,000 points and control of the JFK Live Championship. Think you got what it takes? Good luck. Really.
Duck and cover.
Hey guys, welcome to A Minute with Murray with Mr. Murray. So let's give 2 seconds.
I love inside jokes. Love to be a part of one someday.
Okay, so Mr. Murray, now that it's getting hot outside, what is your favorite ice cream flavor?
Ooh, hold on. Let me take my hat off first. That's a very good question. So it's actually very timely because my daughter just started working at an ice cream place in my town. So I like s'mores ice cream quite a bit, or anything with peanut butter.
Okay, so
What's yours?
I love mint chips.
Ooh, I don't know. I know. I'm not feeling the mint chip as much as everyone else. I like pistachio, which is green. Have you ever had that?
I'm very offended.
So I'm sorry. I like mint chip. I like all ice cream, but.
So where's the ice cream?
Where's the place?
Yeah.
Or like, where's the ice cream right now?
Where's the ice cream right now?
Right now, do I have any ice cream? It would be cool if I took off this hat and there was like ice cream underneath, but I don't have any.
Darn.
I could get some though, maybe.
It's okay.
Like a duck flavor. So like,
That would be pretty cool.
So I gotta get ice cream. Back to you, JFK Live.
Yep.
We're back, folks. Thanks, Mr. Murray. I could really go for some ice cream myself right now, but since it's a little early, I'll be classy and wait till lunch at 10:45 a.m. Anyway, we have your winner. Congratulations to the homeroom of Miss J. Smith. You've just earned 1,000 points and control of the JFK Live Championship title. Mr. Levy will deliver it shortly.
And yes, folks, that was pop icon Justin Timberlake. Because, as Sadie mentioned earlier, next time we see you, it's gonna be May.
Okay, anyway, before the month is out, we want to remind you one last time about the JFK character trait for April, integrity. Integrity means being honest and having strong moral principles even when nobody's watching.
People with integrity do the right thing, not because they have to or because someone's judging them, but because it's fair and proper.
A perfect example of integrity would be returning someone's dropped wallet without expecting a reward, standing up for some peer who's being gossiped about, or defending someone who isn't there to defend themselves. We encourage you to show integrity, not just in April, but every day of the year.
Someone once said, when you tell the lie, you steal someone's right to the truth.
Wait, Charlie, did you just mention returning a lost wallet? You must have gotten a sneak peek of our final video. Let's close today's show with a special video that puts integrity to the test and answers the question, what would you do if you found a lost wallet and nobody was watching? The answers might surprise you. Enjoy!
Have a great day, JFK!
Picture this. You're working a slow shift in a hotel lobby when someone hurriedly approaches the front desk. They found a lost wallet around the corner, but they're in a rush and don't have time to follow up. They ask if you can handle it and then run off. Looking at the wallet, you see it contains a key, a grocery list, about $13, and 3 business cards with a name and email you assume belong to the wallet's owner. So, what do you do? Between 2013 and 2016, over 17,000 front desk workers around the globe were faced with this choice, becoming unwitting participants in a massive study of honesty. And the results surprised top economists and the researchers running the experiment. But to understand what these groups were expecting, we need to spend a little time defining honesty. We typically think of honesty in terms of actively telling the truth in our interpersonal relationships. But in fact, every healthy society relies on a shared foundation of honesty. Using public services, making business transactions, and deciding government policies requires a baseline expectation of honesty from our fellow citizens. Because of this, understanding what drives honesty is a vital research subject for economists, psychologists, and sociologists. Unfortunately, honesty can be difficult to investigate when people know they're being watched. So, researchers have come up with clever ways to analyze this behavior outside the lab. And this global study by the universities of Michigan, Utah, and Zurich sought to answer an important question. Will people engage in opportunistic behavior when there's little to no chance of being caught? In what became known as the Lost Wallet Test, 13 research assistants traveled to 355 cities in 40 different countries, recreating the same scenario in hotels, banks, public offices, and various cultural establishments. The clear wallets ensured participants could see their contents, half of which contained a key, grocery list, and business cards, while the other half also included the equivalent of roughly $13 US. The researchers believed the money would discourage honesty. Specifically, they thought participants' self-interest would overpower 2 competing factors: their altruistic desire not to harm the wallet's owner, and their desire to maintain a positive self-image. Regarding self-image, we generally like to think of ourselves as good and honest. But studies have found people are often able to let themselves off the hook for stealing small amounts of money. As for harming the wallet's owner, the victim of their crime would be abstract. They'd never met this person, and since the wallet had come from another location, it seemed unlikely they ever would. For these reasons, researchers expected money-filled wallets to be reported less often, and the 279 economists they surveyed agreed. But, to their surprise, the study found the exact opposite. While only 46% of cash-free wallets were reported, 61% of cash wallets were called in. This pattern held true across the globe, regardless of the participants' age, gender, or whether they were being observed during the wallet drop-off. And when researchers tried increasing the temptation to be dishonest with wallets containing nearly $100, the results surprised them again. people reported 72% of these big money wallets. There are a lot of theories for why honesty goes up as the wallet becomes more valuable. The $100 wallet certainly increases self-interest, but in international follow-up surveys, people reported that taking larger sums of money felt more like theft, making it harder to maintain a positive self-image. It's also possible that when the financial stakes are higher, so is the perceived harm to the wallet's owner. Others have suggested that our commitment to honesty could be altered in professional settings, meaning participants might have acted differently outside the office. Still, this result suggests that self-interest might not be as powerful as we often think. Seeing yourself as an honest person can motivate you to be an honest person. And by modeling this behavior and celebrating it in others, we can help create an honest society we can all rely on.